What is up, and welcome back to the Sounders Career, where we are set for the start of season number 3. We've already gone through the offseason, we've gone through the transfer window, and I'll let you know right now, I'm excited for this year. We had maybe the best possible transfer window that we could have had. It honestly went to perfection. Couldn't ask for more. So, before we get into this season, let's see how that transfer window went. So to kick things off, we knew we were going to need a little bit of midfield help while we wait for Obed Vargas to return from injury. And we hit the free agency and found Jordan Houghton, who I know very well from Plymouth, a strong defensive-minded midfielder. I was happy to pick him up and add him to the squad for free. And then out went Justin Glad. And honestly, I would have sold him for a cheeseburger Happy Meal, but Watford were willing to pay $7 million for him, so that's a pretty good business right there. And then our big money move of the offseason, Davinson Sanchez. We pick him up from Southampton, and I know it seems like a bit of a stretch, but Southampton were staring down almost guaranteed relegation. They're bottom of the Prem by quite some margin. They were going to have to sell him anyway. And we pick up the Colombian center back to pair with our other Colombian center back in Yeimar. And our center back problem is fixed for years to come. Sanchez only 27 years old. I like the look of that center back pairing. And one designated player for another, out goes Kennedy. And Dortmund actually paid his release clause, which was kind of nice because 23.2 million is a lot more than what his market value was. So another bit of good business done with that one. And then up next, a bit of a sad one. It's Raul Ruidiaz leaving the club. I'd actually made up my mind to keep him, but then West Brom came in and paid his release clause of 17.3 million, which is far more than any offer we've had for him so far. And it honestly was just too good of an offer to pass up. We were never going to get an offer like that again. So it was one I just had to accept. And then the last deal, needing a backup striker, I found a former Real Madrid striker in Mariano. Not a bad bit of business for a 74 rated striker to come in for free to the club. We honestly don't lose much going from Raul Ruidiaz to Mariano, and we made $17.3 million. I mean, that one was a bit of a no-brainer. And with that, this is how the team now lines up for this season. Jordan Bishop is back from the broken toe, and he is going to start up top for us. Not only is he back, I think he's grown by +2 already in the preseason, so he is ready to go. He is ready to rock and roll up top for us. Albert Rusnak starts behind him. We actually had to renew his contract. He's coming off of an MVP season, by the way. He led the league in goals and assists. I didn't even realize, I knew he was good. I didn't realize he was that good last season. But somebody paid his release clause in January, so we had to re-sign him. He is back, and he is committed to this team long-term. On the left-hand side, it's Logan Coleman. We renewed his contract. Him and Jordan Bishop came through the ranks in Tacoma together. They're both 19 years old, very, very good friends. Thankfully, Jordan Bishop convinced him to re-sign his contract, so he will start on the left for us. And next offseason, we've promised him a big move to Europe. He will get that move at the end of the season, but for now, we're going to see what he can do with that starting spot all year long. I'm expecting big things out of him. Through the midfield, Danny Leva, Christian Roldan, Jordan Morris. We're still waiting for Obed Vargas to come back. He'll probably miss the first month and a half, 2 months of the season. In defense, we're going to start with Alex Roldan. A bit of a surprise maybe with no Yedlin there, but Yedlin has not recovered from his broken toe quite the way Jordan Bishop has. He's still struggling for fitness, so we're going to start with Alex Roldan there, and if Yedlin can recover, then he can get his spot back potentially. Yeimar in there next to our new designated player signing, Davinson Sanchez. I'm excited. The defense was horrific last season. Sanchez should make a big impact across that back line. And then, of course, Nuhu at left back, and Jakubek returns in between the sticks. On the bench, a bit of a sneaky free agent signing for us in Mariano. He replaces Ruidiaz, who I was sad to see go, but we had to cash in on that deal that West Brom gave us. They paid more than double what his value was. We had to take that. So Mariano is now our backup striker. Leo Chu returns. Jesse Thompson's a player we haven't seen yet. He was out on loan last season with Cincinnati, and he'll go out on loan once the summer comes around. I think he's going to Trabzonspor in Turkey, but he's a good player. Unfortunately, I just don't think long-term he has a spot in this team, so we will probably be selling him pretty quickly after his loan expires. Jordan Houghton is someone I know very well from Plymouth. He was a free agent. I was happy to scoop him up. gives us another solid defensive option in that midfield. And then Reed Baker-Whiting's been on loan for 2 seasons. I'm excited to see what this kid can give us in the midfield. He's finally up to the point where I think he can play a role for us. And then, of course, Shuro Ishikawa is our primary backup center back this year. He'll get some spot starts in there every once in a while. And Youth Academy product Cole Bailey is our backup goalkeeper. And in the reserves, we already talked about Obed Vargas as well as DeAndre Yedlin. Sean King is still in there. He'll move back up onto the bench once Jesse Thompson goes back out on loan. We have some new Youth Academy products coming through with Yuki Kobayashi, Thomas Marin, and Shudo Ono. And then we have AB Sissoko and Jimmy Madranda still in the team as well. And then Christian Kawaku, who I think I brought in last season as a third striker option, although I don't know if I ever talked about him because honestly, he's really not going to play that much. And so we start off the season at home against New England. Our objectives laid forth by the board are to literally win everything. I personally want to at least win 2 trophies this season. I think we should win the Supporter Shield. With the way this team is loaded up, we're absolutely stacked everywhere. There is no reason why we shouldn't be able to win the Supporter Shield. And on top of that, the treble really isn't out of the question either. With this team, we should be able to win everything. So let's see if we can get this season started on the right foot. Here we go, counter attack. Look at Jordan Bishop flying forward. He looks so rapid. Oh, he is going to be an absolute menace this season. He somehow came back with the outside of the boot trait as well, and you saw it on display there. He looks rapid. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Well, defense, not much better. That was an unfortunate turnover by Jordan Morris. Just got caught, and we just didn't recover very well. But yeah, the defense, I'm not gonna lie, doesn't look much better. In there for Jordan, Jordan to Jordan, pull back. Oh, that's not a. How did Logan Coleman get loose on the back stick? Now wearing the number 10, Logan Coleman gets his first goal of the season. I'm not even sure how that was supposed to be a pullback to Rusnak, who had the angle for the shot. Logan Coleman just snuck in there. Back up a little bit. There, Danny Leyva. Back out wide for Nuhu. Nuhu, with his newfound crossing prowess, goes for Jordan! Nuhu is the god of crosses all of a sudden, and Jordan Morris just never loses the ball in the air. 3-1. We're less than 23 minutes in. Oh yes, we're going to score many goals this season. Bishop for Rusnak. Rusnak back across for Jordan Bishop. Diving header. Why did he go for why did he just volley that? Or bring it down then hit it? Who the hell said go for the diving header? Corner has great free kick accuracy. And my God, Yamar still knows how to. Wait, that's Davinson Sanchez. I thought it was Yamar. It's Davinson Sanchez on his debut gets the goal. It's 4-1 Seattle. We're only 40 minutes in. Up the wing for Logan Coleman. Logan Coleman cuts it in on his right foot. Logan Coleman unleashes one from distance. Logan Coleman! I was going to say exclamation point. We're not even to halftime yet. But that dude is going to do very, very big things in Europe next season. He absolutely does not even belong in MLS still. I'm so thankful he still decided to resign that contract and give us 1 season. He's gonna be the MVP this year. He just is. Great first touch from Jesse Thompson. Jesse Thompson in there for Mariano. And instantly, it's no different. This team is just freaking low. Like I said, we're stacked everywhere. We should win everything this season, and we might win it by a fair margin. Ooh, they're moving the ball nicely. Wow. That's a really good shot. And as soon as I take Davinson Sanchez out for Shuro Ishikawa, they instantly score. So that's why we bought Sanchez, isn't it? It's not a surprise. Because that is the final whistle. 6-2 to Seattle. We only scored 1 in the second half. We kind of did take our foot off the gas. That's fine. We did all the work we needed to in the first half. I didn't want any kind of international instinct there. That was turning into an absolute whooping. We will stay at home for our second game of the season, and we'll have Orlando in this one. Now, New England, they weren't very good last year. I don't think they're going to be very good again this year, obviously. But with the way our team is, that kind of result is to be expected against those lesser opponents. Orlando was a playoff team last year. They're actually quite good. We'll see if we have the same success in this one. Oh, no. Oh, my. It's just. I just feel like when there's one defender one-on-one defending at all times, and the rest of the team just kind of stands there. Yo, what the heck? What is Orlando on? It's 2-0 15 minutes in. That finish was disgusting. What in the... There we go. Ball for Jordan Bishop. How does their keeper get down to save that? But my goalkeeper can't stop one that's directly at him. Like, come on. It's just not going our way in this one. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. Wow. Yo, seriously? Yeah, just go ahead and score. Just let him score again. I don't even care at this point. 6-0. 6-0. I can't switch players. That's 7. Oh my god, we've been Liverpool. This is Liverpool versus Manchester United all over again. What in the hell has happened in this game? We're chilling. You guys win. Seriously, you're gonna press my goalkeeper. That dude is gonna die if we don't play that. What number is he? He's getting snapped in half. Either way, wow, that was an ass whooping. It was embarrassing. Giocarini, he's American, I don't know how to say his fucking name. He scored a hat trick in less than 10 minutes. Like, that snowballed so fast. Well, at least we were able to bounce back with our first game on the road, a 3-1 victory over Cincinnati. Jordan Morris scored 2. We also missed a pen. He could have had a hat trick. That's okay. Leo Chu also added 1 towards the end. And after a whooping of that magnitude, that's an impressive bounce back win from the squad. And you know what? I think we're just going to end it there for today. We have 6 points from our first 3 games. Only a point back of LAFC and Vancouver. The issue here is we've conceded 10 goals in 3 games. 6 of them, or 7. I don't even remember what it was. 7, wasn't it? 7 against Orlando. I'm just going to chalk that up to an absolute anomaly. They scored just outrageous goals over and over and over again. They had their shot power turned up to about 12,000. It was absurd. I don't think we're going to be that bad defensively. I really, really don't. However, if Jakubek doesn't start making saves, I do have a designated player spot available. I will not hesitate to use it on a goalkeeper to save our season, because we should win everything this year. 7-0 against Orlando at home does not fill me with the confidence to believe that we're going to be able to achieve that. So, Jakubek's on a bit of a short leash, but I still have faith that we can get things done with him. So that is it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know, leave a like below, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back to continue Season 3 here with Seattle. See ya.